Normally, I don't talk about topics as touchy as this. You guys know on my channel, I virtually will cover any and everything, but there are just certain topics I try to avoid because of the sensitive nature of the topic. But when you have an asshole, now I shouldn't even call him an asshole. When you have a tick dick, not even call him tick dick. When you have excrement that's left behind by a tick on soil after it done decayed and the bacteria that feast upon it shits out its excrement on top of the said decayed excrement. And then that bacteria proceeds to feast on that bacteria. You get vegan pedo gains. Now, I'm a father, proud father and husband. I know Vegan Gains doesn't like kids, and that's fine. That's fine. They don't make him special because a lot of people don't like kids. That's fine. He has that right. That's why he got fixed. He was too much of a bitch to want to make babies, and I get it. To him it was a financial gain, but I'm glad that now one of his sperms or an egg that Jasmine might be housing doesn't have to deal with a lady who identifies as binary, don't know if she's a man or a woman anymore, and then a guy who has fantasies about being a transsexual drag queen dressing, wannabe plowing my prostate lover. So I'm glad that both of them are not trying to make fucking kids. Okay? Something happened in Nashville earlier this week, and it really begs to question, why does these school shootings happen in America? Now, you guys know on a couple of live streams I talked about that when you show stuff like that to the media, that usually warps the mind of any future shooters. They want to be martyrs. Hey, if I do something, I'll make the news. If they don't die, they got something to brag about. Vegan Gains call it the culture in America. The reason why school shootings are ramping up is simple. Parents don't whoop their kids like they're supposed to. They don't discipline them. Okay, that's the first fucking thing. When I was a kid, besides Columbine and shit, you rarely heard of school shootings. Oh, they happen, but it was rare. Like once every, I don't know, X amount of years. It wasn't like 30 in a year. Okay, that's one. Two, the generation of who's doing it, if you look at the age, most of them are 90 babies. And the reason why that is social media. That's another reason. Parents don't discipline their children like they're supposed to, and social media made it very easy for kids to have their minds warped when they don't get the attention of their parents. When the parents should be raising them and taking them out and showing them how to survive, they're learning all this shit on social media, and then they get bullied on the web at their school, and they don't know how to deal with it. They find these back forms, and it fucks their minds up. And then once they've been pushed into a corner, thus a shooter is born. Okay? Now, very rarely does African Americans believe in shooting up schools and kids. Not saying that it doesn't happen. The last shooting in Michigan, black old dude in his 40s went up there and shot up that college campus. Okay? We had one outlier of a 6-year-old getting a gun, going back shooting his kindergarten teacher. And that tells you right there that it's the upbringing in the house. For a kid that young to know about a gun, I have guns here. They're put up. My kids know nothing about guns. I try to hide that from them. They don't need to know anything about guns right now. And I give my kids attention. Okay? Everybody dies. And sometimes we don't like how they leave here. That's just life. But the one thing that really pisses me off about this is that you have a asshole who lives up in Canada trying to talk about America like he lives in America. Worry about Pedo. Okay? Now, apparently this 28-year-old shooter had a personal grievance with the church, you know, that she went up and shot up. Okay? People that like to shoot up churches and schools and shit are fucked up in the head. Period. And they go down as martyrs. That's just what it is. Now, there's nothing you can do to try to eliminate school shootings. Any mass shooting. There's nothing you can really do. But I believe if we have stronger penalties, like, hey, if you kill unjust, that's an automatic death sentence. And no, you don't go on death row. You'll die within 24 hours after your sentence is passed. See, if you want to eliminate a lot of this shit, that needs to be the law. If you kill someone, it wasn't an unjustifiable reason, you should die. America has the most lax laws when it comes to violent crimes. You can put somebody on death row. They'll sit on death row 34 years when they finally get executed. Some of them will die on death row. Putting them in prison for the rest of their lives for killing someone is highly unfair. They should die. And I think that should be at age 16 and up, because there are some states when you're 16, you can be tried as an adult. Some states is 17, trial as an adult. But when you're 18, that's nationwide. You grown. Okay, so I think 16 should be that age. You can make it harder to get guns, but guess what? You never know what could be going on in that person's mind. And a lot of people's minds are warped by social media. It's not a cultural thing. It's a social media thing. Because it makes it easy for your mind to become corrupt. You can get addicted to a lot of corrupt shit on social media. Look at the porn. It's easy access. That's why a lot of guys are going loop-de-loop on shit. Women too. All these TikTok games, pellet gun challenges and shit. Social media is what's warping the minds of a lot of people. So in turn, in the legislative branch of our government, the House and the Senate need to agree upon a bill that should then be sent to the president once it passed the House and the Senate to be put into law by the executive order. Don't have to even go down the judicial side to the Supreme Court. As long as it goes to the House and the Senate, Biden passes a bill for tougher laws. House and Senate vote on it, both pass, and he signs it into law. A lot of this violence might wind down. You're not going to eliminate it because you're going to always have fucked up individuals. But to sit up here and say that, oh yeah, well, you know, there's kids killing kids. That's not the culture down here, man. That's just social media. That's not the culture. That's not the culture. You have no idea what it's like to have kids to go to school and shit nowadays because your punk ass too busy twerking for an hour online getting money. You have no idea. No idea about what it's like. You don't know what it's like to be a parent. Stick to fucking your goats and your cockroaches, you son of a bitch. That's what you do. Okay, that's what you do. All right. Then you sit up there and said that this person methodically planned out how she was going to go in and do what she did. That's not what happened. Plans go out the window a lot of times. That's like I'm a combat vet. You go to basic training. They try to give you scenarios where you have to stay calm and use your mind. You'll have an SOP to execute in that particular mission. Let's say you raid a home. One of your guys get hit. The whole plan changes. Once you start taking fire back, the plan changes. It's a survival instinct that kicks in, okay? Survival instinct, all right? That's something you have no idea because you've never been put in that situation, okay? This woman has some high powerful rifles, assault rifles. They do a lot of damage in a short amount of time. I done shot 50 cows. I done shot 240s. I done shot 249s. Yes, those are machine guns, by the way. 240 and 249 Charlie and Bravo. I done shot them. I done shot M4s. I done shot M16s. I done shot a lot of fucking shit. M9 is the standard gun that you get in the military. Followed by M4 and M16 depending on your MOS. Okay? All right? Let me give you an example of what a 50 caliber can do to your motherfucking ass. And I'm a former 19 kilos. So we shot off of tanks, motherfucker. Canister round, impact rounds, saber rounds, you name it. I done shot those sons of bitches, all right? Let me tell you the power of a 50 caliber rifle, okay? Let's say this woman had a 50 cal, all right? One bullet can travel damn near 1,000 yards. The killing capacity is well within 300 to 400 yards, okay? That fucking bullet can go through 20 people and kill 20, just one. One. Okay? So yes, the weapon can dictate the amount of damage you can fucking do, dumb son of a bitch. You sit up there and say she can go into a room with a handgun and shoot everybody in the room. Well, the standard handgun only has about 14 rounds, motherfucker. So if it's 30 students in a room and then she has a handgun and don't have another clip, yeah, she can kill 14 people. Okay? Maybe 18, depending on how she shoots the fucking weapon. If the bullet goes through 2 or 3 people in that fucking room. Because the killing capacity of a 9mm is really no more than, I think, 70 to 80 yards. After that, the killing capacity goes down greatly. Okay? Greatly, motherfucker. Know about your fucking weapons, man. And the average teacher nowadays is armed. So if the motherfucker comes inside of a classroom and don't take out a teacher, there are a lot of teachers that got carry permits now. It's not so much the planning, it's the weapons that bitch had on her. You dumb son of a bitch. You are stupid. Okay? I actually been in the combat zone. I'm telling you how that shit works. And I actually raided in houses in the combat zone. And I've been pinned down in a few firefights. That logic of planning goes out the window. Survival instincts kick in. This is why so many of us develop post-traumatic stress, because you become hyper-vigilant. You're trying to survive. Keep playing your funky-ass Halo and Call of Duty, you numbnuts. Fantasizing about some shit like that. Stay in Canada. Worry about y'all laws up there. America gonna be just fine. America just has a problem in the House and in the Senate trying to pass these laws because everybody's so one-minded when it comes to party lines. And until they get fixed, it's gonna be a lot more school shootings. Like I said, it's gonna be a lot more crime when it comes to guns. But the culture, that's not the culture. This is what's causing it. Social media. Now, you big fat pudgy crybaby, low testosterone having them always crippled and got a million things to complain about, punk ass, pedo stain. I like lolly porn and I like deep fakes having ass front to fronto crush loving punk gangs. I hope you see this video. You can make fun of my kids all you want. That's fine. That don't hurt me. Because you ain't got the balls to want to fight me. So I ain't worried about that. And we all know that'll never happen. That'll never fucking happen. Okay? So you'll make all your little funky ass remarks. And you'll do all that dumb ass shit. Okay? But the bottom line is this. You don't know shit about shit. Your channel's dying faster than a woman on hospice. I'm sorry, ladies, I don't mean to be rude. Or anybody on hospice. Let's use that term. It's dying fast, motherfucker. It's dying really fucking fast, okay? All right? That's just the way it is. That's just the way that it fucking is. Your channel is dying faster than a person on hospice care. And so you're going on these fake rage and all this fucking bullshit. That's what it is. You know absolutely nothing about guns. You think you do, but you don't, because you play a lot of fucking computer games and shit. You never been in that situation before, so you wouldn't know. But someone that has, a few damn times, I'm telling you, planning goes out the window when you getting shot at, pinned down, motherfucker. That's a whole different mindset. Even if you're in Humvees and tanks like we used to be too, and we get into a kill zone, you have to push through. IEDs going off, you push through. You just survive an instance, motherfucker. Ain't about planning. Plan 1, 2, and 3 fail. Just survive, bitch. And that's what she was trying to do. She was trying to take out as many people as she could. She was trying to get to as many targets as she could. And once the cops got in there, that whole scenario changed. It changed. I'm done with this topic, man. I got better things to do. Go fuck yourself. Hope you guys enjoy. My heart goes out to the victims in Nashville, their families. We with you. We're strong. We're America strong. And, you know, until the government changes, man, until that old guard gets out of there and we can start worrying about party lines and political agendas, then America will get back on track. But until then, it's gonna be divided. You're going to have school shootings and mass shootings at Walmarts. That shit's going to happen until the old guards get out the fucking way and let a unified government take over. And that's also at state level. That's at state level too. So, you guys enjoy the rest of your Thursday, and I'm out. Peace.